guys, welcome to my channel, or if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Alison and welcome. If you guys are interested with foundation review, fashion, lifestyle video, make sure you guys click that subscribe button down below and also click that ring bell button so that you get notification whenever I upload a new video on my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing a foundation review and we are reviewing this Pacifica Alight Clean Foundation. It is 100% vegan, cruelty-free, oil-free, anti-shine, and satin finish. So if you guys are interested how this would work on my oily skin, then let's keep on watching. So I did purchase this Pacifica foundation from Ulta store, and I believe they also have it in Target, and Target is about $15 and Ulta it costs about $16 on this foundation. And this foundation, it comes in 30 shades. I'm gonna read off what is on the Ulta website claims on this foundation. So this innovative, non-comedogenic, dermatologist test formula goes on smooth, covers pores, and lasts through the day. This formula is free of silicone, parabens, and BHA, BHC, and drying alcohol, huge list of other things your skin doesn't love. So again, it has a lot of good ingredients. So there are some key ingredients in this foundation. It has hyaluronic acid, coconut water, rose leaf extract. And immediate result with this foundation, you get a flawless, seamless coverage. Skin feels clean, more radiant, healthy looking skin, pore-free appearance, and vibrant, lasts day to night. So these are all the claims with this foundation, and I'm pretty sure 100% free, vegan and cruelty-free, which is really good for your skin. And I personally got this in the shade 34NL. I'm gonna leave my shade number here, which is neutral light. So first of all, I want to claim my skin type. I do have oily with texture skin and acne prone skin as well. As you guys can tell, I do break out quite a lot recently, and you guys will see how this work on my skin. Okay, let's get started. So to prep my skin, I always use my Becca Under Eye Brightener to cancel my dark circle. And this has become my makeup staple whenever I apply my makeup because it just brightens out the darkness on my under eye, and it has given me a significant difference. And the rest of my face for my primer, I'm using this Dior Backstage Face and Body Primer. I have this in a little sample size and I've been using it for a while now. It just gives you a very smooth canvas finish on the face before applying the foundation on. Okay, now the primer is done and let's get into the foundation application. So let's shake this up. So I make a big 2 pump. Is a little liquidy, but definitely you guys can see the foundation is a little thick on the consistency. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on this side of my face. And to apply this foundation, I'm using my ELT sponge. And just blending this in. It does have a fragrance on this foundation, but it's not heavy, but it smells like a perfume that I own. So when applying this foundation, you guys might see it's pretty matte finish and it's not very easy to blend into the skin because it's more of a thicker consistency. Okay, so this one's up the face, what it looks like with the foundation on. It definitely gives you a light medium coverage, and comparing with my bare skin and foundation. And as you guys can tell, I have more blemishes on this side of my face today because high hormones, I can't control you, but it just comes any days to surprise you. So definitely when I was blending it in, I feel like it is a little thicker. Like I can tell there's foundation on top of my face, and it's not super easy to blend in. I mean, it's blendable, but it's not as easy to blend as the foundation that I just reviewed with Pat McGrath. And I feel like because Pat McGrath has alcohol ingredients in, and it might be more liquidy on the consistency with the foundation and easy to blend into the skin. But with this, I feel like you have to really work into it. You have to really get the foundation blend into the skin. And I feel like when it dries down, you can move the foundation around on your face. And the reason I'm testing this foundation because I heard Casey Holmes, she'll rave about this foundation. I think she said this is her Holy Grail New Discovery foundation, and I just really and curious to see how it works on my skin, because with a lot of her foundation, I would say about 80% of her foundation, that's her favorite. It turns out to be my favorite as well, because we have similar skin type. We have oily skin and texture skin. So I would love to try every single recommendation that she has raved about it and see how it acts on my oily skin as well. I feel like this foundation, it definitely shows up the texture on your skin. If you have dry skin, definitely I don't think you will like this, because I don't even have dry skin, but it just shows up all the little texture imperfection underneath the skin, and it will shows up and comes up with the foundation, because the foundation, it turns out, is a little cakey, or it just cling on those patches. Okay, now it's 1:22, and this is when the foundation is applied on my face, and let's see how it will act later on. But now I'm just gonna finish up the rest of the makeup and I'll check back in with you guys. Okay guys, I'm back with the full face makeup on. I've been doing my makeup for about 30 minutes and this foundation has been settled on my face, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick first thought on this foundation. So I feel like this foundation is more of a matte side and it's suitable for oily skin. If you guys have dry skin, dry patches will show right away with this foundation. So I do have oily skin with texture, so this foundation, it tends to show up all the texture on my chin area and around my nose area. Everything, it just shows up underneath the foundation, and it tends to show up the texture on top of the foundation, and it makes it more obvious in a way. So I really don't like how this foundation, it tends to show texture, and also it's hard to blend, and it's really matte finish. I feel like because nowadays I'm more of a light coverage girl, and with the matte foundation, it feels like it just shows up everything, and I feel like I have foundation on top of my face. So this is my first thought on this foundation. So I'm gonna give you guys an update later on after 3 hours and another 6 hours to give you guys my thoughts on this foundation and how it would look on my oily skin. So I'll see you guys later. Hi guys, quick update, and it's now 6:22, so I've been wearing this foundation for about 5 hours and I'm pretty oily, and as you guys can tell, my eyeliner is kind of off. I don't know, is that because I'm using a new eyeliner, but my skin is looking a little shiny, and also it's very cakey. It's showing all the texture on my face, and it was surprising that it doesn't hold up very nice on my T-zone. It looks a little dewy. So my smile line, you guys can see there's a line here. Okay guys, final check-in now is 12:37. So I've been wearing this foundation almost 11 hours, and I know I'm a little red because we went to an arcade and it was really hot inside. And this is the foundation, how it looks like. So right now you guys can see it's pretty dewy with this foundation, and some of the foundation took up around my nose area because I do have allergy, and I feel like my skin is a little irritated, or I don't know, it's a little red on my skin with this foundation on. So I'm not sure is that allergy or just because I was really hot in the arcade area. But this is what the foundation looks like. I feel like some of the foundation, it took off around my oiliest area between my brows, and also around my nose area, and also my chin, that when I was trying to wipe off my mouth when I had my dinner. So I feel like I'm not going to use this foundation again because first of all, it looks really cakey at the first place, and it doesn't last long, and it gets me oily. Usually with matte foundation, I thought it would just last longer on oily skin, but the fact that this foundation, it does get me oily after about 4 to 5 hours. I don't know, is it because the mist that I use, or it's because the foundation, it was too matte. So I'm not sure which it caused the oily skin, but overall this foundation doesn't last long on the oily skin. It emphasizes my texture, and also it wipes off easily if you just wipe off your nose, if you have a runny nose or allergy. So I really don't recommend this foundation for oily skin. This foundation unfortunately doesn't work on my skin type with texture and acne prone skin, so I'm gonna pass this foundation. So I hope this foundation review does help you guys out to pick up this foundation. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!